disgraced
Governor.
former governor.
Sorry. Yes.
Andrew Cuomo was on Pix 11 TV. This was actually a couple of days ago. And he was asked for a second time. like he had gone through this. We played another clip where it was a very similar dynamic with Stephanie Ruhle.
Yes.
It's fascinating. He went on with Stephanie Ruhle and could not explain why he shares the same billionaire donors as Donald Trump, and could not even pivot away from that and pretend like he doesn't realize that it was billionaire donors.
We're both New Yorkers. We know the same people.
I'm still so caught up in this that he knows himself is to be so guilty of this that he can't even conceive of the easy sort of like politician's pivot that could be made when someone accuses him of the same donors.
Right.
It's easy. I appeal to a wide range of voters.
Yep.
But he knows that that's not what they're talking about, and he can't even pretend that's what they're talking about.
He should be able to.
It's Ken Langone,
yes,
and Bill Ackman, and every other right-wing moneyed person. But here he is on Pix, and he's being asked, and I don't think he expects this hard of questioning either on the local television. How come you can't stand up for Letitia James, the New York State Attorney General, who is being targeted by Trump for retribution?
After Tish James.
Well, my point is, and I think this is nearly uniform, both sides, Democrats and Republicans, believe there's too much politics in the justice system.
Yeah, this is what your statement said yesterday, but should the president have gone after the attorney general? Was he right to do that?
Well, he will say he didn't go after her. The prosecutor will say they were just doing justice, which is what Tish James said about going after President Trump. I'm just pursuing justice. That's why it's political.
But what do you say?
Neither side should be playing politics.
Yeah, your opponent was out there this morning saying that you won't condemn the president in any sort of way because you have the same donors. And in this conversation, it doesn't sound like you think that he was wrong in this situation of going after the attorney general. What do you say to Mr. Ramdani, who came out this morning and said you won't speak out against the president?
We have the same donors. The president was from New York. I am a lifelong New Yorker, right? There are people who know the president. There are people who know me. There are people who contributed to the president, contributed to me.
If you won't condemn the president here in this situation, how can a New Yorker believe you'll actually stand up to him?
You condemn him for what?
Should the president have gone after Tish James?
Yeah, so that's the start of the clip.
That's it. Okay, I mean, this is stunning.
Condemn him for what?
Condemn him for what? Didn't we just discuss? I said both sides, and one person thinks one thing and one person thinks another.
What happened to I am black, I am gay, I am a New Yorker?
I am Trump.
Right, okay. Right.
I'm Trump. That's Trump. Why I get his donations.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tish, this fight over like the Tish James thing too, the fact that he can't stand up and say this, first of all, she's beloved in New York. Beloved. We'll play a clip of how Zoran is so pragmatic and good at this, embracing her and doing this huge rally that, you guys were at last night.
No, that's political.
It's so good because first of all, he needs a bit of more of an edge with like black voters in New York City, and this helps that because she's such a widely beloved figure too, because she stood up to Trump and got him on the fraud civil case in ways that other prosecutors haven't. But three, I just want to say is that this attack on black women in particular from the Trump administration and their property and it being about like housing and their mortgages is so deeply racist and so rooted in like the oldest parts of American racism, going after black property ownership, whether it be in the post-Civil War era where the land that was given to black farmers, newly freed families was clawed back, whether it be redlining, whether it be the 2008 financial crisis, where half of black wealth was taken out because black people were in particular targeted by banks with these junk mortgages, and so they were disproportionately impacted by this. So attacking black property ownership is as racist as it gets. And if you can't stand up and say that, you shouldn't be in the Democratic Party. And luckily, he's not.
But, Emma.
Yes.
You have black property owners attacked, but also the other people will say that they're attacked.
Yeah.
See, it's both. It's political. It's both things.
I'm sorry for being so political and partisan and just focusing on one side. The one side that's doing it.
As a lifelong New Yorker, I can tell you that it's political. So
there you go.
I don't condemn him for what? Here's Letitia James at the Our Time Has Come rally last night.
You see, I know what it feels like to be attacked for just doing your job. But I also know what it feels like to overcome adversity. And so I stand on solid rock. And I will not bow. I will not break. I will not bend. I will not capitulate. I will not give in. I will not give up. You come for me, you gotta come to all of us. All of us. Every single one of us. We're all in this together.
Damn, that must have been really cool to
All
see
of those
in person.
cuts were done by Matt Leck.
Oh, wow. Well done, Matt.
See, he chose a downward shot because she's yelling at the elite, the powerful up top. That was the motivation of that shot.
Good job, Matt. That's
That was on it.
That's what we got to get out of this story is the white man did well.
For weeks, all we've heard is how Trump's big, beautiful bill will cut Medicaid. But almost no one's reporting on a buried provision that would make Trump untouchable. Go to ground.news/majority to see how this bill would block judges from enforcing court orders unless you, the citizen, post a bond first. Highly credible sources warn most people can't actually afford to do this, and that's pretty obvious. So if this bill passes and Trump violates the law, it wouldn't even matter, and nobody even knows, which means the GOP's flood the zone strategy is working. And it's why I think Ground News is the best tool to expose these blind spots before it's too late. My partners built the only app and website pulling in news from across the globe, then breaking down each source's bias, credibility, and the news the right tries to bury. And considering most people take the first article they see online as fact, their browser extension is essential. What it does is it flags the source's bias and links other credible reports to verify the information. Ground News is a better version of how we're already staying informed. So I got you 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I've been using. That's just $5 a month when you go to ground.news/majority, scan my QR code, or redeem the code majority if you're using the app. With at least another 4 years of this, they're counting on you to be distracted. This app is how you stay focused. Hey folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.